This is the part where I like to share with you guys the things I use in my daily production. I'm always in either a 3D application or a 2D application like Photoshop or Illustrator, and I want to share with you the things I'm using when I'm in 3D applications, and these devices might come in handy for you for a variety of reasons. All right, let's go ahead and start off with what I do for my sketching and what I actually do when I don't feel like using a regular mouse. I use the Intuos line of tablets from a company called Wacom. Here is the website, wacom.com. Now, what this allows you to do is to draw on something known as a tablet, a digital tablet with a stylus. I'm going to go to the accessories here. And here it is. This is the pen called a stylus. And with this pen, you can draw on that tablet just as if though you were on a piece of paper. It's really good if you have wrist problems, which I was starting to develop big time a few years ago. So I switched to a tablet and I haven't had the carpal tunnel problem ever since. Now, I do go to a regular mouse occasionally because I like to mix it up. I don't want my wrist to get too comfortable, so I go to a regular mouse, which I'll show you in just a moment. You can program these buttons to perform a variety of tasks, for example, enabling shortcuts or programming it to undo and redo certain actions. So while you're modeling, if you want a certain tool to appear, you can program these buttons to do just that. If you make a mistake, you can click here, for example, for it to go back or here to go forward. So I have mine programmed in a wide variety of ways for different applications. Right? So really good stuff here. Now, if you don't have a huge budget, don't worry about it because they make another line here. So the line I'm showing you here is called the Intuos Pro, but they also make, let me see if I can find it here, one called the Bamboo line. And let me just see if I can just find this for you guys real fast. Let me scroll down. This website I think is a little weird here. They just redesigned it. Let's see if I can find this Bamboo. I think they renamed the Bamboo line the Intuos, just the regular Intuos, and the Intuos Pro is the new one. So here's the lower budget line of tablets that you might want to consider. And if you have a truckload of money, what you could do is then use one of the more expensive super tablets. Let me go down a little bit further, called the Cintiqs. These are massive monitors that you can draw on. All right, think of it as like a computer screen that you can literally draw on. I'm going to go ahead and just scroll down a little bit more. Like I said before, they redesigned the website, so it's a little. There we go. So this is as close to intuitive as you can get. So you don't have to draw and look at the screen. You're drawing on the screen or modeling on the screen. So you can do everything on these. All right, so once again, that is the Wacom family of tablets in a wide variety of price points. Now, when I want to use a regular mouse, I use, then again, I use the word regular differently from everybody else. I don't do anything regularly. I use one of these here. This is a gaming mouse, believe it or not, a video gaming mouse for playing like MMOs like World of Warcraft and that kind of stuff. But I also use it to do 3D modeling. And I can program these buttons to open tools, perform different functionality. I can program all of these buttons, even this mouse click, to do different things. There's a ton of buttons on this thing. All right. The name of this company is Razer. And here's the website, razorzone.com. This is the Razer Naga. This is the mouse I've been using for a while now. And I'll just scroll down and show you that there's 12 buttons here and these guys as well. It might take you a little getting used to, but if you want to focus on creating things as opposed to, using a lot of keyboard shortcuts, you can simply program them here and have your thumb do the walking. So when I want to grab some textures or I also want to take some video, I use a digital camera that's, of course, in phones these days. All of them have them, I think. I use the Samsung Galaxy Note 2. You can use an iPhone or whatever phone you happen to have on you. And what I like to do is I like to take very high-res pictures of tree trunks or sidewalks, concrete, bricks, all that kinds of stuff for then use as textures on my 3D models. I will sometimes take these pictures into Photoshop. I might make them a little dirtier. I might clean them up a little bit, or I might just leave them the way they are. And I put those on my models. Really good for creating all kinds of environments. So once again, a digital camera with a phone that has a nice quality camera is another tool that I like to use in my arsenal. So explore some of these options, guys. Go to your favorite computer store, see what's out there that might work for you. But I like to rely on many different tools, not only for breaking up the monotony, but also really giving my wrist a break. Because if you use these guys a lot, regular mice, they could eventually hurt your wrist, or that's what I discovered. So once again, a look at some of the peripherals and devices I use in my workflow.